Kia ora. At GoodSense, our whole team work remotely. It's just how we do business. But we have had to learn some new skills recently, because usually when we're doing really deep collaborative work with a client, we would use a face-to-face workshop. So we've been running those face-to-face workshops online, and we wanted to share some of the things that we've learned about how to make that go really well. So the first thing on a video conference where you're in that collaborative decision-making space is to make sure you select the gallery view so you can see everybody else who's participating. That means that we get the non-verbal body language kicking in, we've got eye contact with everybody, and we can all see what's coming up. The second thing is that we've learnt that hand signals actually work lots better than technical tools like polling and voting. They keep the flow, they're more participative. So what I'm going to share is the 3 most common lots of hand signals that we're using most of the time today, and I hope they're useful for you in your video conferencing workshop. So the first one I'm going to share is if you need something clarifying during the discussion, or you've got a curly question, throw up a C. Good clear C, so your facilitator and everyone else can see that you need something clarifying or you've got a curly question to ask. The second, and some of you may know this from New Zealand Sign Language already, is a silent applause. So both hands up, happy wiggly fingers to celebrate a moment at any time during the video conference. I like that one in face-to-face discussions too. So the first 2 are a curly question or a clarification, happy wiggly fingers to celebrate a moment, silent applause. And then the third is Roman voting, which is a really good hand signal based way of seeing where everybody sits on a decision and moving towards consensus. So there are a number of stages of this. The first is while you're listening to the question and while you're thinking, keep your hands down. When you've made your decision, bring your fist up, but then everyone will wait until everyone has got a fist up. And that's really important, because if some people start voting, that might influence other people's votes. And so for really good decision making, it's a great idea to just keep a closed fist until the facilitator can see that everyone's ready to cast their vote, and then we'll do the Roman voting. So who can guess the first symbol? If you're happy with the proposal, it's a big thumbs up. That's to say, yep, happy for this to go ahead, let's move forward. However, if you're not actually in love with the proposal, you don't adore it, but you're okay for it to go ahead, you can make this symbol, so your thumb on the side, and that signals you're okay for it to proceed, although you wouldn't necessarily make that your first choice. And the third symbol, if you're really, nah, it's not flying for me, I don't like what's being proposed, you guessed, it's a thumbs down. So fist up when you've made your decision, and then when the vote's to be cast, thumb up, thumb horizontal if you're not sure you love it but you're okay for it to go ahead, thumbs down to reject it. So I hope that's been really useful. The question, the celebration, and the Roman voting, and enjoy your online collaborations with video conference. Kia ora.